Hi guys, Coach Remi. Coach Remi here. I'm getting set up so that I can begin the broadcast. I am actually logging into another group of mine, and give me a couple of seconds. Come in though. Have some good stuff to talk about tonight. Come in. So give me a couple of seconds, okay? I'm getting set up on my other page. I have another page that I'm trying to set up. I'm actually using my cell phone. So, come in. Telling me my connection is weak. So I'm not sure if I need to adjust anything. So I'll wait a few. Maybe it will adjust itself. Oh, good. There we go. It adjusted itself. Okay. So I'm just getting set up on this other page. It's telling me my connection is weak again. That's okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to... I actually sent it as a post. But I did not want to send it as a post. I wanted it to be... Okay. I wanted it to be for the live. So I need to... Come in. It's telling me that Facebook is telling my followers that to come in. All right, so I'm actually getting ready to go live from my Law of Attraction page with Coach Remi. So, getting set up here. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Congrats. Oh, okay. Hi, guys. Coach Remi here. Come in. I'm just getting set up on my Coach Remi page as well as here. So I'm going live on 2 different pages, okay? Because that'll allow for me to not have to double back and do a second live. I did that last night. I ended up doing a second live after I got off the live here. I ended up going over to Coach Remi's page and doing a live. So, come in. I'm still waiting on people to come in. Hi, Coach Remi here. I see that I have one person on with me here on the Law of Attraction group. Please state your name and where you are from below. Comment below who's on with me, please. I'm actually going live from both pages. My personal, not my personal page, but my Coach Remi page, as well as here in the Law of Attraction. So if I start shifting, looking here, then that means that I am actually talking over there. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just broadcasting from two different pages. Who's on with me? Leave a comment below and let me know who's on with me. I'm interested to know. I see that you're on. Come on. Who's on with me? I'm always working. I'm always working. And I'm trying to get to a happy medium where I can just end my work maybe around 9 so that I can unwind and do my meditation and do some reading before I go to bed at night, because I've actually been up late, too late actually. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to come in. Hi, Sun Lee. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm glad that you're on. How are you, girl? How are you? You must have been pretty busy yourself, because I haven't seen you on in a while. Haven't seen you on in a while. You must be busy too. I was trying to go on my page from my computer to see if I can see the actual live, but I can't see the live, because that would actually help me as it relates to commenting, and I can type really, really quick or see what people are saying while I'm doing the live. But of course, Facebook will have it where I can't see, because I'm broadcasting here, so I can't see. So I'll give everybody enough time to get on, and then we can get started. I want to talk about how to be a no-limit person, and really, what is a no-limit person? What is a no-limit person? I had to ponder on this one today, like seriously, what I wanted to share. I'm challenging myself suddenly to do a live every day, and so I'm pondering and just allowing for Spirit to lead me on what it is that I need to give to you all. And so today I got the download that I need to talk about how to be a no-limit person. And I know the question will come up, what is a no-limit person? You know? So I'm pretty eager to talk about that. I'm well. Yes, I've been quite busy at work now. Things are getting better by the day. Thank you so much for entering my life. Oh, you're welcome, and I received that. I honestly received that, Samly, and I do not take that for granted. I do not take for granted those who I am blessed to impart wisdom to. And because, of course, all wisdom and all inspiration, which I believe means in spirit, all of that come from God. So it's nothing of myself that I am doing. So I give honor and praise, and I receive that what you said, because actually, in truth, I think that I'm not going to say I think, I believe that there are certain people that are to show up in your life And I believe that those persons that show up in your life are those who are actually there to guide you, who's there to assist you on your path, whatever, that path may be. And they are those persons that has been assigned to you. And so I honestly find no arrogance in that, or I'm not getting bubble head or big head. I ask to be remained in all of my dealings and all that I do to remain humble. And so I'm very grateful and I'm very honored that you will make that statement. So I give praise and honor to He to whom all things come from, because without the Spirit dwelling in me, I would not be able to do anything. I would not have anything to say, and I would not be of any assistance and help to anyone. So I am only doing what my assignment is. And so I'm grateful for I'm grateful. I'm humbled, actually, by that. I'm very humbled. I'm very humble. Hi, thank you for joining me. Come in, come in. Thank you for joining me. Comment below your name and where you're from. So I'll give people enough time to come in. I'm shocked with the law of attraction, people, because normally they're pretty quick to the draw. So I'll give a couple of minutes. And hi, Esther. How are you? Thank you for joining me, honey. Glad to have you here. Our topic is tonight we'll be talking about how to become a no-limit person. And actually, what is a no-limit person? So we'll be talking about that this evening. Fabulous. That's wonderful. So we'll be talking about that this evening. How to become a no-limit person. So I'm just trying to allow for other people to come in. And so I'm just giving them a couple of minutes to come in. And I'm actually also broadcasting from my Coach Remi page as well. So there may be times where I am looking to the side of me. I'm not a little special. I'm just talking to those who are on Coach Remi's page, okay? Along with you all. And I think maybe I need to probably adjust it the same way. Okay, great. So that's perfect. What I did was I adjusted it so that it's facing me and it's not to the side of me, so that I'm able to be right here with you all. So I'm just kind of waiting until people come on. I'll give them a couple more minutes. If they're not on, then they can go ahead and listen to the replay. What I was actually doing was I was trying to see if I can link my actual Facebook page while I'm doing the live, so that I'm able to see comments if there's comments. Because sometimes when I'm looking at, I'm actually on my cell phone with you guys, and then I'm on my tablet in Coach Remi's group. So sometimes with the cell phone, I have to squinch a little bit just to read comments. And so I was trying to link up this page to see if I'm able to do that, but Facebook would have it that I'm not able to do that. So I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to get going, guys, and whoever comes on, they can go ahead and listen to the replay. That's the awesome thing about Facebook Live, is that there's always a replay. So I'm going to get started. So I want to talk about, and then, hey, Helena, thank you for joining me, honey. Just about getting started. And so if you want to ask questions, you can ask questions. That's fine. But I want to talk about being a no-limit person. And so one may ask, what is a no-limit person, right? A no-limit person is a person that does not live life based off of lack. Hey, how you doing? I'm great, Helena. Thank you for joining me. So a no-limit person is a person that does not live life from a place of lack, and who accepts who they are, and not only accepts who they are, but understands and knows that any situation or circumstances that presents itself to them has the ability to use that opportunity for another opportunity. I'm going to say that again. A no-limit person is a person who does not live their life from a place of lack, who accepts who they are, and understand and know that whatever situation or whatever circumstances that may present itself in their lives, it is an opportunity for the next opportunity. So what do I mean by that, right? So what is it that I mean by that? So many times, guys, we live our lives based off of lack. And that can be a lack of not just money. So I just want to be clear. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about a lack thereof in your life. When you feel that you have to go over and beyond to be something or to do something to appease yourself to others, you are living from a place of lack. When you feel that you need more, there's always something more to do, something more to be. You are living from a place of lack. I want you to understand that you are living from a place of lack. Hi, thank you for joining me. Come in. Comment below your name and where you're from. Thank you for joining me. This is Coach Remi. So when you do that, you are living from a place of lack. And what I mean from a place of lack, it's like you're always searching for something. You're always searching for something. And when you get that something, when you get that more, you want more. You're not satisfied. You want more, right? You want more. And not being in complete contentment with who you are, where you are, and what you already have. And what you already have is enough. Who you are is enough. And it's like this was dropped in my spirit earlier today, that when I thought about coming on and doing a live, I wanted to, because I'm not one of those type of persons that just come on Facebook Live and just say stuff and don't have too much of anything really to talk about, anything of substance to talk about. So I really felt like I needed to come on, because my challenge for myself is to come on and do lives every day, right? But I needed to come on and I needed to speak about something that was of substance. And hold on, I'm going to answer that question momentarily. And so I felt like I needed to share something with you. And so I got a spiritual download that I needed to talk about being from a place of lack. So many of us live from a place of lack, a mentality of lack. I don't have this. I need this. When in actuality, you have everything you need. The abundance of everything you need is already here. And when I say it's already here, it's already in your level of consciousness. All you have to do is attract that which you desire to yourself. We are the sum total of our thoughts. right? We are the sum total of our thoughts. So if we look at our lives and we feel like we like we have to go over and above to be something more than what we are, just to appease ourselves to other people, then that means that we're living from a place of lack, because you're not appreciating what it is that you already have. And what you already have is enough. Who you are is enough. And that dropped in my spirit so heavy, because I know some of us need that. We're always searching for more, always wanting more. And so when we don't have what it is that we feel that we need, we become dysfunctional in the way that we think. We become dysfunctional in the way that we live our lives. And so what I'm saying is, you have to be a no limit person, meaning that a no limit person is a person that does not think from a lack standpoint, but knows that everything that's in your environment is yours, that the universe offers you everything, the abundance of everything. There's no need to want to be more. There's no need to try to create situations where you're fixing yourself, because we have put ourselves in a position where we're fixing ourselves because we want to appease ourselves. And I want to use my life as an example. I always have to use my life as an example. I used to live my life from a place of lack. And I lived my life from a place of lack because I always felt like I needed to have people to like me. And it bothered me that it used to bother me that the thought of people not liking me, or not liking how I presented myself. So I felt like I needed to not so much change myself, but I had to kind of fit into a box that was comfortable for them. And so in fitting into a box that was comfortable for them, I lost pieces or fragments of myself to be the ideal friend, the ideal girlfriend, the ideal wife, the ideal sister, the ideal daughter, the ideal mother for other people. And so when I found out, and when I, had to really take inventory of my life, and I found out, and I realized, because we do a lot of things that we just don't understand that we're doing. Sometimes we do things and we don't realize that we're doing it because it has become such a norm for us. But when I started to look at some of the things that I was doing and how I was functioning in my life, I had to accept the fact that I was living my life from a place of lack. And I created a lot of those experiences for myself based off of the conversations and agreements that I had with myself, based off of the dysfunction. Based off of the dysfunction that I myself created in my life. No one else created that for me. Again, you are the sum total of your thinking, right? So whatever experiences that you are having in your life, those are the experiences that you yourself has created. And so I'm going to answer this question: should you ever be satisfied? Could always wanting more make you ungrateful? It's okay to want, but it becomes dysfunctional when you want from a standpoint of lack. When you feel like I want more because I lack this. Because really in truth, it's nothing that we lack. That's a mindset. That's a thought that you have created. There's nothing that we lack. There's no more that we need. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense to you all. If you are having a hard time understanding what I'm saying, just let me know, okay? So I'm going to try to break it down as simple as I can. There is no reason for you to ever feel as though you are living from a place of lack, right? Because there is the abundance of everything that you need within the rims of the universe. Everything. Whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you want, you have the ability to create it here. And creating that thought here, it allows for you to experience the experience that you desire to experience. When you are creating situations in your life based off of the fact that I am coming from a lack standpoint, right? I need. No, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. Everything that you need is right here. The abundance of everything you need is already available for you. You don't need to be anything more than what the Creator made you to be. You are enough. You are more than enough. If that makes sense, you are more than enough. And so when we start living from a place of dysfunction, when you live from a place of dysfunction, like you have to go over and beyond, like I stated, how I used to be. When you start going from a place of, I need to do this, I need for people to like me, I need to create myself to be somebody that I'm not. Yes, I need to be, thank you, James Williams. I need to be something more than I'm not. Then that's creating a mindset of dysfunction, because you don't. Everything you need is right here, right? So that's how you become a no-limit person, because you're not putting limitations on who you are. You are bigger. You are bigger and you are grander than the thought of you wanting to create some form of dysfunction in your life. Does that make any sense? I hope I'm making sense to you. I'm hoping that I'm getting this point across, right? So you need nothing more, right? Because everything you need is right here within the rims of the universe. And you have the amazing ability to tap into that God self of who you are, that is so connected to the God that created everything, the God that created the heavens and the earth. You are connected to Him. You are connected to Him. You are a descendant of that God that created everything in the universe. So you need nothing else. You need absolutely nothing else. Everything you need is right here. So if it's not here, right? If it's not here, all you have to do is create it with a thought. And once you create that thought, then you have the ability to impress that thought upon, right, the original substance of the universe, which is the mind of God Himself. And He will adjust the factors, which is the universe itself, because we're talking about the universal mind of God. He will adjust the factors within the rims of the universe to provide you with whatever it is that you need. So there's nothing else in the world that you need. So you do not have to create dysfunction in your life. You don't have to have more to be more, because as long as you're creating from a place of dysfunction, you're going to always want more. Okay, you want $100,000 in the bank, you get $100,000. Guess what? You're going to want another $100,000 in the bank. It's good to have $100,000 in the bank, but if you're driven by dysfunction, then guess what? You're going to want more. You're going to want more. You're going to want more. But I always talk about creating from being a conscious God. And so when you put yourself in a place of creating from a place of being a conscious God, then you know how to bring that which you desire into your environment just with one thought. Just with one thought, right? So that's my message for tonight. That's my message for tonight. Be a no-limit person. There's no limits on you. You are limitless. because the God made you that way. So whatever it is that you feel that you need, you can call it into your existence with this. So you don't have to live your life from a place of lack, and you do not have to live your life from a place of dysfunction. Wanting more, trying to create more, trying to make yourself to be something that you're not. So that's my message for tonight. How to be a no-limit person. How to be a no-limit person. So I feel good about this message, right? Yes, it is the law of attraction. Yes, it is the law of attraction. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead at this time and I'll take a couple of questions for you. I'm not going to be on long. I'm trying to limit my Facebook Lives to a minimum since I'm doing them every day, right? So if you have any questions, I can take a couple of questions and then we'll go ahead and end this. How to be a no-limit person. You are limitless. So I'm ready to take questions if you're ready. So James, where are you from? I see you're on with us. Where are you from? Okay. Okay, great. Does anybody else have any questions that they may want to ask? If not, guys, I am going to jump off. Any more questions? I can take a couple more. Oh, you're from Chicago. Okay. Yes, sir. Did you enjoy the live, James? So I'm broadcasting, guys, from both of my pages, Coach Remi and the Law of Attraction page. Do you have any questions, James? Okay, so if you guys do not have any questions, I thank you for coming on and lending me your ear. I hope that you have gotten something from this message. If you have, please comment below. And if you think that somebody else could actually use this Facebook Live and this message, and if it has inspired you, I'm sure that it will inspire someone else. You can go ahead and you can like, comment below, and also share. And if I have no more questions, I am going to end this call, and I will actually see. Oh, thank you. I'll be doing lives every day, James. So hope you can tune in on tomorrow as well. If you like this message, go ahead, like, share, comment, and make sure that you share this with someone else who you think may enjoy this live. I thank you so much for joining me. So again, if I have no more questions, I'm going to end this Facebook Live, guys. I thank you so much for allowing me to, again, have your ear. I am Coach Remi. I am your Law of Attraction practitioner and coach, and I look forward to seeing you on the next live. Guys, I see you at the top.